To play Pictionarea, you will need the following equipment: a blank 20 by 20 grid, the Think Square overlay, a handful of rubber bands, and pen and paper. You can play Pictionarea with 2 to 8 players. Players only need one of 2 roles, either the drawer or the guesser. The drawer walks out of the room or talks to the other team they're competing against, and both teams give each other a secret shape or item or object. So for example, this might be the secret object. You can either say it verbally or you can show them a picture of it. If that was the secret item and I was the drawer, I would find that out, and then the other drawer would find that out too, and we would race to see who can get their team to guess that item first. So for example, I might draw this. And at this point, my teammate might guess that that's an ice cream. It doesn't end there though. This is Pictionarea. So my teammates would have to figure out the area of this shape, not just what it is. So to do this, they would start breaking what I've drawn into smaller shapes. So for example, here, there's a big rectangle. And that's easy enough to see that that's 6 units. They might break this into 2 smaller triangles and know that each of them added together would make a square. So 1 square here for the 2 triangles, 2 and 6, so that makes 8. So we've got 8 units squared here in just this part. And then you might need to find the area of a triangle. And if you didn't know how to find the area of the triangle, the formula for that, you might make, say, another triangle to turn it into a parallelogram, which is something you might know. And to find the parallelogram's area, you would do base, which is 3 units here, times by height, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 4s are 12. That whole shape there is equal to 12 units. But we know the triangle's only half of it, so the area of the triangle must be 6. So if we add those 2 together, 6 and 8 for that whole ice cream part at the top, we get 14 units squared. And so the first team to pick the shape and then tell the shape's area will win. And so that needs to be worked out with pen and paper. You can't just claim that you knew it. So that's how it's played. You can choose more complicated shapes if you like. For example, trucks or a concert scene, or you could choose pretty much whatever you like. Now, it's hard to draw circles, and in this game, you can't just put things down like that to make circles. Every shape you make must be made with straight edges. So if you want to draw some wheels for something, you might have to draw some sort of hexagon or octagon or something. You don't want it to take too long though, because then the other team might guess before you. So, get creative and guess away.